Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another grounded video. So the secret feature has finally dropped. It's just after 1 o'clock here in the West Coast, and we have the public test changes that have happened. So you can see right here, the secret feature added is shared worlds. Now, dedicated servers, right? That's what everyone wanted. Well, here's your dedicated servers, so to say. So there are some other changes. We'll go through those real quick. Nothing major. Firefly headlamp no longer flickers. Bird doesn't show up in the rest time lapse. The open crafting menu hotkey has been set to C for keyboard. Blah, blah, blah. Fireflies are back in the game now for those that were experiencing Fireflies not being around. The import save button has been added to Steam builds as well. Fashion Nuggets renamed Rocks of Fashion, and Style Nuggets renamed to Rock of Style. So let's get into the meat of it here. The secret feature added shared worlds. You can now create a shared world as well as the standard worlds you have been doing since game preview launch. Shared worlds are stored in the cloud and you can share them with any of your friends so they can host that world while you are online. So that doesn't say anything just from Steam to Steam or PC to PC, console to console. This is saying if I'm playing on PC, then I can share a world with somebody that's playing on console and vice versa. So we'll have to see how well this works out. You can own up to 3 shared worlds at any given time. You can have 50 worlds shared with you at any given time. So you can have 3 that you are the host of, the shared worlds, and 50 that you can be a part of. Any standard worlds from before can be converted to a shared world via the save/load menu. We'll get to that. Any standard, any shared worlds you own or have been shared with can be copied down as a local standard world for you to play on your own. So you can basically share your world. So I can share something that I've done in my world. You can create a copy of it when I share it with you, and then you can play in that world going forward. Shared worlds can only be played by hosting it as a multiplayer game. Only one person can host a shared world at a time. Others will be able to join the current player who is hosting. Any game progress that happens while anyone is hosting a shared world will be properly restored regardless of who hosts the world. So the issue I'm curious about with this is multiplayer. So is it still going to be limited to 4 players with the multiplayer that we have right now? Or are you going to be able to play with up to, 50 people or so? You can have 50 worlds shared with you at any given time. I think that just means in your save/load menu, you can have 50 worlds shared with other people. You can own up to 3 shared worlds. So I don't know. I'm assuming the multiplayer is still going to be the same, right? You can still only play with 4 people in any world, but this just allows you to play multiplayer when the host is not there, basically. So this is your way of dedicated servers. Potential use cases. Owner of shared world who is hosting can log out for the day and have someone else who has the world shared with them rehost it while they are offline. You can use this system to share copies of save games with friends. Create a shared copy of an existing world, share it with said friend, have them download a standard copy of it on their end. If you own both a Steam copy and an Xbox/Windows Store copy, you can use this system to have a single shared world that you can play through across all platforms. So yeah, if you own both a Steam copy and an Xbox Windows Store copy, then you can use this system to have a single shared world across platforms. Interesting. So I'm trying to figure out if that means, so if I only own a Steam copy and somebody I want to share a world with only owns a Windows copy, that can't be shared across platforms. You have to own a copy of both. Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm reading that wrong. Note this feature is considered beta and could have issues. I'll say will have issues because it definitely probably will. Could have issues and could require online shared saves to be reset, lost as bugs are ironed out. So when you're doing this, there is a way to make sure that all of your saves are backed up. So definitely recommend doing that. Do not do this with a main save until you have your own copy of it shared or saved in the cloud right here. So I'd recommend go ahead and saving a copy of your main saves and then having that in the backup just in case we have run into issues like this to where your world is going to be lost. You don't want your shared world to get lost forever just because it has some issues during beta. So that's going to be the big thing right there as they introduce this and get it tested out. If you test this feature out with a save with lots of progress, make sure it is not the only working copy of the world you have on your account. Say that again. If you test this feature out with a save with lots of progress, make sure it is not the only working copy of the world you have on your account. So backup saves, all that kind of stuff, make sure you have it. The shared save service could also go offline at any time during this testing phase to account for issues or updates as needed. So obviously with this just being in beta right now, there is the potential for issues, right? So definitely make sure you have backup copies of your main saves. Any save that you really want. If you're starting a new one across platform, whatever, shared world with somebody, probably not the biggest problem. But if I'm going to go share a world, let's just jump into the game right here. If I'm going to go ahead and share a world that has 720 days right here, a lot of progress in this one, then I'm definitely going to make sure I have a backup save of that. So you can see down here at the bottom, we are in the new game 14.0.3824, and this is just continue right here. So it's going to show you right here. You can create a shared copy of any one here. We can go here. Let's go ahead and R. Shared worlds are stored online and can be hosted by anyone you grant host access to, even if you are offline. There can only be one save for a specific shared yard, and thus no backup saves. Bam. So now this is creating a shared copy of that. Cool. Now I want to see how you can do this. Import save. So it's going to go right here, saved games. So you're basically going to have to know which one is which when you go into the shared files here. Import a save. Rename world, obviously you can do that. Rename save. All the other stuff is here, but now you can create a shared copy to share with your friends, and then when they send that to you to play with it, then you can go ahead and import that save to your game, log into that game, and do that. So we'll have to try this out and see how it goes. Obviously the testing area, maybe we start a new game and share it with somebody else right now, and then kind of see how it works on both ends, and then on top of that, see how multiplayer works in these shared worlds. So that's all we got for this video, guys. The patch notes are out for this now, so go ahead and check them out right here. This is the secret feature that everyone's been waiting for, so it's dedicated servers, kind of. It's shared worlds, so go ahead and check it out. But that's all we got for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you join the Discord. Link to do so in the description. That being said, everybody, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay original, my friends. We'll see you guys in the next video. Later.